Good afternoon, or good morning, or good evening, no matter where you are. It's good to see you. Welcome. Welcome, all the VOD people. How's your day going? Did you make sure to eat and drink some water before the stream? Hope you're doing well and have a sense of well being. I'm taking requests in the chat for drawing prompts. This can be a proper noun, it can be anything like that, as long as it's not NSFW. It can be like something like a knight in combat, that's fine, but you know what we're talking about. I can draw characters, I think. I could probably draw my own characters, the ones that just pop out of my head. Sorry for the train. Like I said, I can draw my own characters. Like, if you say snowman, I'll draw you a goofy, expressive snowman, the way I like to draw them. But if you say, like, draw a skeletal system, I can do that. I can get references together pretty fast. Do you have your coffee and your tea for today, VOD watchers? I have coffee and tea today. I have roasted rice tea and some instant coffee. We drink Nescafe in this house. I gotta say that. We do drink Nescafe. But when I'm out and about, I get very nice fancy coffee. I don't get Starbucks. I'd rather have Nescafe than Starbucks. You might have noticed a little pollito, a little chicken, on top of the easel right here. He has a little hat. My partner got that for me. It's a special gift from the pollito man. Pio pio. If you speak Spanish, just like a little chicken. They put that there yesterday. I was like, did you put that there? And they're like, well, maybe. I'm just waiting a few minutes, chilling out for a second. I was watching a Path of Exile stream, that Path of Exile 2. If you've ever played it, I've never played it personally. I'm more of a Diablo 2 player, but it looked really sweet. The skill trees are voice acted, which was kind of surprising. And I was taken aback for a second there by that huge skill tree, but I've played older Final Fantasy games before, so I'm used to like a billion skills. If you've not like, I have each of the 16-bit ones and 32-bit games. I think it's 32-bit. Why is it? I have up from 1 till 6 of the US releases, I believe. Yeah. On my laptop. We could do some gaming of once in a while, maybe. Or like on the end of a stream. I need to get a fancier setup for doing live streams. This works and this kind of accomplishes what I need to do. And this will be a great setup for when I am, like, say, painting plein air or painting on location. It is extremely cold and wet outside today. So instead of that, we're going to do some charcoal drawing indoors where it's nice and warm. What do you do today? What have you been up to? Let me think for a second. Yesterday, we drew a bunch of stuff doing content. We were just making a bunch of content. Our backup and our backup's backup for the fobs for taking video broke down. We believe it's a battery issue, as in they're old and from a box of various kinds of fobs. And so I've I like camera wiggles and stuff. Just having to throw out the first few seconds of footage because it's just like wiggling. I guess one thing I could do while is I've been sculpting this anatomic heart. Can show that. We'll have to do some sculpting live streams soon. Please go take a look at Sculpt in Chat. It's one of my first 2 long format videos where I start sculpting this anatomic heart. This is air dry clay. I'm thinking about using this for a mold. I think aorta, vena cava, arteries, yeah, ventricles. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. The heart's complex. This is the first and only bust I've ever done. It's not completely hollow. Look at all that detail in that hair. Isn't that cool? And then I have a few shorts where I am sculpting this hand. This is based off my own hand. I still need to sand this piece. It's supposed to be like on a table like this. I'll sand this on a less rainy day. I have a 3-tiered display here where I keep a bunch of sculptures. I do have a bunch of sculptures that are uh, um, a game series you may or may not have played called Fear and Hunger and Fear and Hunger 2 Termina. I have a bunch of sculptures of the old gods and various characters, like side characters. Well, I guess there's like one main character, but that's about it. Two main characters. So yesterday I recorded that short that I just posted about the cars. So let's like do like fighter jets or planes, something fast in the air. Say like let's do some like illustrative sort of practice-y type stuff. I was listening to a tattoo artist talk about no, they weren't a tattoo artist, they were a comic book artist. They were the inker. And they were talking about when you're doing ink lining, you can't, for a comic, you don't have the luxury of saying, oh, I can't draw and or paint this subject. You have to be able to paint everything. And that's why I was drawing those cars yesterday. I was like, I don't necessarily know a lot about race cars. I'm not really into that sort of sport. As you've probably seen, I skateboard and I play some music. I do a little weightlifting just to stay in shape. Do a lot of walking, but I'm not really into that kind of sport, at least. However, you still have to know how to draw a car. If you're ever going to draw a city subject, or just paint someone in their car or something like that for a portrait, you have to understand how to at least draw a box that turns into a subdivided box, which you put some wheels on it and boom, car. Drawing can be that like immediate, and that's why I try to accomplish with my drawings is immediacy and recognizability through immediacy to give it the best sort of gesture I can give the subject to make it visually interesting. So I'm like, let's draw some like very fast looking subjects today. What kind of fighter plane is that? Yeah, we'll do a few fighter planes, and then we might just like do a few pages today. Fighter jet. What if I want to draw like a Transformer or Optimus Prime or something like that? Then I'm going, you're going to want to know how to draw a car. It all fits together. It really does. It all fits together. Like, the more stuff you know how to draw, the more detailed of a image you can produce. A sort of artistic world you can produce. And you don't have to draw it the best. You don't have to be like these people who draw a single eye for like 5 days. You can you just know how to fit the symbol of the eye into an environment in the way you want to show it. Not a convincing way, not uber realistic way. I don't really do art like that anymore. But just familiarizing yourself with these signs and signifiers. and how you like to draw in a way that's satisfactory to the artist. So I got my reference right here. Check the chat one more time. All right, we're all good. Just you and me, VOD watchers. Please remember to like and subscribe. Many thanks. We're going to draw to just, get some warm-ups on the page. We're going to draw some jet fighters. Like a military jet plane. Now, I don't really draw stuff like this or like Gundam or anything like that. Just to advise you, just look at my reference. They do have cool shapes though. I'm like, I used to see, the reason I'm drawing this in the first place is late artists who you may have heard of. His name is Kim. And he drew a lot of mechanical stuff, like modes of transportation, fighter jets, helicopters, all that sort of thing. I don't know, maybe some of you guys will want to know how to draw this for yourself. That's a really cool reference though. Just look at the shape of the wings. Plans with wings, right? I have to make some decisions. I can never decide what kind of food I want, but I'm pretty quick with knowing what I want to draw. I guess that's the big thing about being an artist is being a decision maker, making the decisions you want to see. At least working until you are satisfied. Got a few different references up. I think this is a mirror or something. I don't know. There's an airplane. There's a bunch of ways you can draw stuff. This is like the sky. Silhouette. Just experimenting a little bit. I'll like cram one into this corner. It's not wasted. Hello, welcome to the live stream. If you have any recommendations for what we should draw, please leave them in the chat. Thanks. I'm just drawing planes right now. I'm gonna draw this one. I'm gonna have some coffee really quick, and then I'll turn the page. So we did planes, like airplanes. What should we draw next? I'm just drawing random stuff. Welcome to the live stream. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you so much. It goes a long way to help the channel. We have a coffee fundraiser. Link is in the links to the channel. We're trying to get some new lights, and any amount of donation really goes a long way to help improve the studio so that we can be doing different kinds of art. I want to do larger scale art. I also want to incorporate some digital art into this channel occasionally. I think digital art's really fun. There's a lot you can do with that. Again, some more large scale art. This easel can like accommodate like from here down to these rungs down here. So that's how big the canvas could be. And just do stuff like that. Maybe longer form projects, projects that take like long few weeks, big style canvas. But anyways, any support really helps. Thank you. I'm going to get back to drawing. I'm just looking for a new subject. Probably do some quick portrait studies. That sounds like fun. Kind of found one I like. Thank you for the like. I think I found a reference I really like. Let me know if you want me to draw anything particular. I can draw a little bit of everything. Oh, I said I was going to do is definitely I need to do some studies of my hands. Get some practice doing that. That's something that's easy to get reference for. So if you want to like get really good at drawing hands, you just use your own. Like it's pretty simple. You use your own hand. That's how I got. Like if I don't look up a picture, you just use your own hand. Here's a little drawing hat. You want to use like an undulating line when you do this. But I am just tracing shadow of my own hand. That'll give you a bounding line. Got some shadow right here. I love charcoal because it honestly takes a lot of time. Gives it back to you. It gives you back a lot of time. It's nice. I did something wrong. I was kind of just trying it out, but it's freaking cool. Why buy a tracing paper? At least in this instance. Why buy a tracing paper? If you're having trouble drawing your hands, just do that. And then draw the shapes. And again, just look back here. Because, so many different poses you have. You really want to look up faces, obviously. Unless you want to draw a bunch of self-portraits. But you want to get accustomed to drawing these sorts of people. Because you have all sorts of people in a nice world. Interesting. Really beautiful people. Something like that, yeah. Remember to like and subscribe. Thank you so much. And something I'm putting in my book that I'm coming out with is if you want to do a bunch of stays like this, you can adapt your sculpting process to the drawing process. And vice versa. I could do that. I guess I have some pre-made references all ready to go. I'm just doing practice right now. Practice and drinking coffee. Thank you, everyone who's tuning in. Let me adjust the camera just a tiny bit so you can see the whole sketch. There you go. a dude on his bike. Maybe he's like a delivery dude. Cool guy. I'm just practicing some figures. Walking in resistance. Oh, I'm off my mark. There we go. Ooh. Kind of want to draw something a little silly, but it's good to do this like serious practice. Kind of rainy day, so he's got like a jacket. Bagels. Trench coat. Got backpack. Ooh. Little guy on his phone. This is the sort of drawing that I do whenever I'm out in public. I'll do little sketches of people. Little gestures. I like his shoes. It's just some random person I made up. So we got like a bench. All right, we got a bench. Just casting like a 2 o'clock shadow. And on the bench. Little guy. His duck friend. There's a small bench. Feeding a bird. I'm just reinforcing the lines real quick. Okay. 2 pages. Nice. Did a bunch of drawings too. I think I'm going to do one more page. One more page of drawings. Call it a short stream today. One of my favorite games is doing a live event right now. One of my favorite video games. And I kind of want to play it. I will practice drawing the head. The head of this reference is from a Stephen Proquo website. Propenko. Stephen Propenko. Stan Propenko, sorry. My bad. I like to just look at the head as less of a cranium, more of a shape with an interesting shape. An interesting oval. Marking the hair. Away. Just the head away. Their Army-esque haircut. Just carving away some of that head. You. Finding nose, rest. Okay. Just doing kind of a gesture of mouth. Oh, that's too hard. Okay. Marking out my eyes. Not my eyes, his eyes. Take away the words. Finding the correct size for the teeth is a challenge sometimes. Take a closer look at this reference photo. It's right about. Not a lot of light, so it's mostly just trying to be dark shape on the side of the head. Kind of blocking out where the shadows lay on the face. Oh, it's almost done. I don't like that. Also don't like that. is a little too wide, but just float in some hair. My big charcoal. There it is. It's much better. We worked it out. Good job, us. So that's a sketch. I guess we should capture the back. Under the eye. It has like a light tag. There you go. Okay, so 2 lighter warm-ups. Then kind of just like I went for a walk today. The weather was nicer. But yeah, I just haven't done any art today other than these last few sketches. And practice. So, do a few warm-ups every day. And make sure you're still having those deeper creative ideas. Or just the creative ideas you want to see expressed. Don't just do practice all the time. Unless you're, using practice to think out things. Sometimes I do that. I just use practice to think out a new composition. good enough for me. It's like an older guy. I don't know, it's just that's good enough for me, chat. Sometimes if I stand up to that side, it warps the proportions of my drawing. There we go. It's a drawing. Nah, I halfway like it. That's something. Simply couldn't sketchbook. All right. Awesome. We did a bunch of drawings. Did a bunch of practice. We're getting really good at looking at the world. Are you okay with how the world looks back? Guess you'll have to answer that one for me. Thank you, everyone who came to the stream today. I'm going to call it here. I think 3 pages is probably pretty good. Thank you, everyone who's been supporting my creative work. People have always told me, like, please, share your art with the world. Maybe you should do this sort of thing. I've been having pretty promising results in the last month. I'm so happy that I get to live stream now and make VODs. Just because it's uninterrupted. I can, take requests. I love just chatting with y'all. Thank you, everyone who came. Oh, thank you so much for the comment. Thanks for coming by. It's really good to see you. All right, I'm gonna take off here in a few. Look how dirty my hands got. I'm gonna take off here in a few. Bye, everybody. Have a good rest of your day. I just wanted to bring you a little live stream.